right. 1899. That's a long time ago. Man, it's cold out here. Man, that's a beautiful tombstone. It's a Cowboys fan. 1960, 2020. Man, it's very cold out here. No. Oh, look at this one. Walter B. Moyer, February 16th, 1931 through August 24th, 2015, sorry. Loved God, family, and life. I'm assuming he liked airplanes and classic cars. It's pretty cool. Hey, welcome in, guys. How y'all doing out there? Hello, hello. I'm out here in Lindale, Texas right now. We're visiting Pastor David Wilkerson's gravesite, and just thought I'd take a look around. It's very cold out here. Why you at a grave? We're visiting someone out here, and I was shooting a video, so I just decided to take a walk around after shooting the video, get a glimpse of some of these tombstones. Jeez, man, it's cold out here. Let's see. Are there ghosts or either creepy stuff there? I don't know. I wouldn't want to be here at nighttime, I know that. It's a small town out here, so it's not a very big cemetery. This damn hits hard, reminds me of my grandma. Sorry to hear that, man. Hope all is well. Let's see. There's some old tombstones out here from the 1800s. Check this one out, guys. Dustin Thomas Goodman, 1984 through 2011. Beloved son, brother, and uncle. That's a beautiful one right there. Wanda June Waller, 1933 through 2006. Man, that's an old bench. Look at that. That thing's buried. You can't really see the legs in that thing. Welcome in, guys. How's everyone doing out there? So on this channel, I usually do true crime, unsolved mysteries, and strange stories. So if you guys are into that, subscribe to the channel, follow me. I usually upload shorts weekly, so I'm just trying to roll out as much content as I can and gain a fan base. Jeez, man, it's cold out here. All right, we got some really old ones over here. Hang on. Melissa Casto, how you doing? Check these out. Man, these are old. June 7th, 1892. Jeez. So, I can't really see what it says. Hang on. I can't really read it. Let me see. Farewell, my wife and children, all from you, a father. Christ, death, I can't really read that. Mourn not for me. To call me your sight again. To your sight again. Okay, that's a T. Pierce. Willie C. Pierce, born May 9th, 1860, died February 23rd, 1900. Jeez. This person passed away 126 years ago. Let that sink in. Yeah, guys, these are some pretty old tombstones. This place has been around for a long time. Cassie, wife of R.H. Smith, born September 20th, 1851, died September 26th, 1903. It says, what pleasant hours we once enjoyed, how sweet their memory still. Oh man, look at these over here. think these are some of the oldest ones they got here in the back. Lula Jean, 1897, passed in 1899. Let me see, you can barely read that one. Joe Bruce, April 28th, 1901, passed away June 8th, 1902. If I sound a little shaky, guys, it's pretty cold out here, so I'm trying to keep it together. Man, you can barely read that one. I think that one says Joseph. I don't want to try to guess the last name, but looks like born 18. Oh man, 18 maybe 88. Passed away May 2nd, 1891. John Lancaster, born February 4th, 1899, I believe. Died February 25th, 1899. So yeah, it looks like you have some of the older tombstones here in the back. Kitty O. Reeves, born July 15th, 1899. She passed away July 22nd, 1905. I wonder what the story is on this one back here. I wonder what that's about. Oh man, good. Sun's coming up. Hopefully it'll warm up a little bit. Carrie B. Dow of J.I. and V.E. Crook, born June 1st, 1898, died June 2nd, 1898. Poor baby. Look at that one. That's a beautiful gray tombstone. Jimmy E. Dow of J.I. and V.E. Crook, born September 20th, 1896, passed away January 29th, 1899. So this is this family's row right here. I wonder if this person's part of the family here too. If I start screaming, guys, I just stepped on an ant pile. Oh, jeez. Man, stepped right in that thing. Ankle deep. Welcome in, guys. This one. Fanny Choice, 1891. Yeah, these are some pretty old headstones, guys. Look, check this one out. You can barely make out what that says on there. Huh. We'll try to attempt. Any clue to what you guys think it says? You can't even read that, really. That thing's old. Next time I come out here, I need to bring a brush and knock off some of the dust and mold off of some of these and clean them up a little bit. That's a big one right there. Check that one out. Father, mother, Thomas J. Oden and Mary Lee Oden. So he passed away in 1859, and I'm sorry, he was born in 1859, passed away in 1925. She was born in 1871, passed away 1911. Cannon. Says, a precious one from us has gone. Let me see. A voice we loved is stilled. A place is vacant in our home, which never can be filled. Sorry guys, it's kind of hard to read some of these. I should probably read it through the phone. Looks like you can make out what it says a little better through the phone than me looking at it with my own eyes. Yeah, this place definitely has some history behind it. Check out this shot here. That's a beautiful shot right there. Welcome in, welcome in. Mr. Wiggles, Tat Tree. Yeah. Is this the one you're referring to right here? Oh, that tree. Sorry, man. Yeah, that tree's pretty cool looking. Reminds me something off of a horror movie. You know, whenever you're coming into a cemetery, one of them old 1980s horror films, and you just see a shot like this. Anyway. Yep. How's your day going so far, Mr. Wiggles? I feel weird saying that. Just reading your name, man. Lime Rick. Check that out. 1886 through 1919. Lori D. Young, how you doing out there? Hello from Cape Cod. Cape Cod. Where's that at? I've heard of the name before, but I can't think of the location at this moment. Mr. Wiggles, sleeping all day, coming off a big gambling loss, so just scrolling through the tube. Man, that's unfortunate. How big of a loss, if you don't mind me asking? Massachusetts, all right. Salute. Welcome in. If you guys aren't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Like I was saying earlier, I do true crime and unsolved mysteries. I just love doing stories, and I usually upload shorts all throughout the week, so I try to keep the content rolling in as much as I can. And yeah, everyone's welcome in, you know, so. Just sub. Take care, brother. Hey, I appreciate that, man. You take care too, and have a good day. See you back around. All right, so I'm gonna go back over here and get a shot of Pastor David Wilkerson's headstone one more time, and then from there I'll end the live. Like I said earlier, when I started the stream, that was the whole purpose of me coming out here to Lindale, Texas, was to, you know, get some footage of his headstone and get a story, you know, ready for a short that I'll be uploading probably here in the next few days. I don't know if you guys seen the movie. It's called Crossing the Switchblade. Came out in the 70s, I believe, and it talks about Pastor David Wilkerson's life, and he drove from another state to New York to talk to some of the gang members that were out there in the 70s, and a lot of them guys were, you know, real violent, fighting and going to war with each other and killing each other, and a lot of people strung out on drugs, and he went out there because God told him to go out there and save these people, and, you know, send the message that, you know, God loves them. And, you know, by doing that, you know, they didn't treat him right off the bat, but he didn't give up. And in the end, one of the gang leaders, his name was Nicky Cruz, ended up getting saved and became an evangelist from that day forward, you know. And it was because Pastor David Wilkerson drove all the way down there to send the message, and he didn't give up, you know. He was slapped and I believe beat up, if I'm not mistaken, and verbally, just he was treated horrible. He didn't give up. He didn't know these people, and he just, out of the goodness of his heart and the message from God, he went out there and relayed the message. And since that day, Nicky Cruz got saved and became an evangelist. Well, back in 2011, he passed away, and he was buried here at this cemetery. Talking about Pastor David Wilkerson, this is his headstone. So yeah, that's how we came down here. Flowers. If you haven't seen that movie, it's a very old movie, and it's a good one. So if you get a chance, check it out. It's called Cross and a Switchblade, and this is his headstone right here. This is him right here, David, Wilkerson. And yeah. Well, all right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I gotta get out of here. It's getting a bit chilly, so yeah. Have a good one. Stay safe out there, and yeah, see you around.